Hello gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Solo Spelunking. And I hope you all had a nice weekend and survived your start into the work week. Actually at the moment my work is really crazy. I got a lot of unpleasant things that I have to do in short amount of time. So I know what I will be doing tomorrow at work, but that is tomorrow. Tonight I will round off the evening with a little solo gaming. And because it was already set up here from my last game, I will continue and probably finish my Stardark adventures in the Outer Fringe role-playing board game, as a friend of the channel pointed out in the comments, an RPB, role-playing board game. I like that. So this is what I will be doing because we are already at 8 renown. So a short reminder, the goal of this beautiful game is to get to 10 renown before you die, to make a name for yourself in this rough and tumble region of space, the Outer Fringe. And we are sitting at 8 renown at the moment, so we need 2 more renown. We just completed a bounty hunt last session. So Vel, she's injured at 6 HP, Calen at 10 HP, our trusty YT-1300, the rubber duck, sits at 18 hull, so only minor damage, and we are on this unpleasant planet of Dorem, an unremarkable dump in the Outer Fringe, rundown shanty towns and everything, and we just completed our bounty. So this is where we're at. We are starting a new round with the optional movement phase, and I definitely will want to move. Even though I have an empty cargo hold and no jobs at the moment, I don't want to stay any longer than I have to on this unremarkable dump of a planet, because everything there is hard to get. So you have to roll to get cargo, to get whatever. So I want to go to the Torem system, which is a metropolitan trade hub, bustling with activity. Large corporations have headquarters there. You get a discount on almost all your purchases. And it is a pleasant system to be. So it is 3 hexes away. My hyperspeed is 2, but I can make a DC 12 intelligence check, and for every point above 12, so actually it would be at least a DC 13, I get 1 additional hex of hyperspace movement, and that represents my astrogation skills and my navigation skills, basically. So Calen, so this is Calen Ash, and this is his girlfriend Vel, a Zeltron soldier and bodyguard. So this is my intrepid duo, and Calen is taking his seat in the pilot space, and Vel is usually the gunner. But if there's no gunning to do, she keeps Kel company in the cockpit, in the co-pilot seat. But Kel is doing the astrogation and flying. So actually his name is Calen. So Kel is just short for Calen, but I'll call him Calen, not to confuse him with, I think, is it Cal Kestis, the guy from Jedi Survivor? I don't know. Oh, look at this, natural 20. So it is no problem at all. I can boost my hyperspeed, so I make perfect calculations, and without any effort, I fly over into the Torem system. So we don't have to roll for hyperspace encounter, but as we arrive in system, we have to now in the encounter phase resolve 2 encounters, a system space encounter because we just arrived, and a planetary encounter. Okay, so let's roll. The space encounter is D8, planetary encounter is D12. The 8 is a 4 and a 6. Let's see what we got. Okay, so space encounter number 4. Trade up space encounters. Again, a call for aid. The distress call from the tramp freighter with technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't want to help actually because I do have enough money, and if I fail the checks, I will take 1d4 points of personal damage due to electric discharge, and because we are already injured, and I am sitting at 16,000 and a couple of credits at the moment, I don't need the money, and I have no problem with not responding because in a trade-up system there's a lot of space traffic. There are patrols around, there are corporate vessels around, so I'm pretty confident that the pilot, whoever it may be, or the captain of this vessel will find somebody else to help him. So we will just ignore this call for aid. And 6, planetary encounter. Oh, this is nice. A corporate delivery. A corporate representative approaches you. They need a pilot on short notice, not tied to the corporation, to deliver a load of legal but delicate cargo. And they ask you to deliver 2d6 units of legal cargo to the D12 system, so determined randomly. And we get 250 credits per unit of cargo on delivery, but no renown or anything. Okay, so we land and we exit the docking bay. So on the trade-up system, we are docking in one of these docking bay hubs or towers, and as we head for the turbolift cluster, we are approached by a corporate official looking something like this. Corporate official looking for a reliable pilot. So this slick dude, or maybe it's a woman, let's roll. Even is always female in my games. It's a man, it's a 1. So this slick dude in a corporate suit walks up to us and he addresses us basically. I noticed you just arrived, and because we're already at 8 renown, maybe word has already spread a little about our capabilities. Well, word on the street or in tramp freighter circles is that you are pretty reliable. I might have a lucrative offer for you. And Calen goes, well, lucrative is always good. I'm listening. Yeah, we need a reliable pilot on short notice to deliver a discreet and delicate load of cargo. 5 tons. I know it's not much, but it is valuable. It'll pay more than the usual bulk cargo you transport. So we need someone to transport 5 units of cargo. Let's see where to. 10. Oh, yeah, Matar, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. This is maybe why they need an of-the-book pilot, because it's such a rough and tumble planet. Yeah, we need someone to go to the Matar system to deliver this load of cargo. We will pay 250 credits per ton, and we want you to deliver 5 tons. Matar, huh? Pretty rough place. Yeah, this is why I'm talking to you. Yeah, all right, you got yourselves the deal, but we have some business to attend here first before we can leave, but it shouldn't take long. You can have the cargo loaded. Yeah, okay, I will. Okay, so let's put this in my job log. So I have a corporate delivery. $5 tons to Matar, system number 10, at 250 per ton. Okay. Yeah, excuse me coughing. I got a little cold. I got my throat is a little sore. I just had a tea. But still. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you can have the cargo loaded. So that was the encounter phase. Now we are in the action phase. All right, so first we need to see a doctor because there's no natural healing in this game. And did I use a med pack in the last combat? I think I did. So yeah, but I keep my med. So we are going to see a doctor and get ourselves patched up. So it is 100 credits per HP per character healed, and Vel, she's at 6 from 13. So she needs 7 points, and I am at 10 out of 12. So that is 2 points, so that is 9 points. That'll be 900, but so that it's easier, I'll just make it 1,000. He sees that we are in need, and because he's a cunning businessman, this doctor, he just raises the price. But basically it's because I don't want to make these complicated calculations. So 16,525 minus 900, I don't like that, so it's just 15,525 credits that we are having at the moment, and we are fully healed. Okay, so Cal is at 12 HP and Vel at 13. That was the first action. And let's say just that was Calen's action, and I keep calling him Cal, but it's Calen. Okay, so Calen's action was to visit the doctor. And now, because I want to get renown, and I know I have to go to Matar, which is a Regid Hive, I need to go to a military blockade for renown. Yeah, so do I want to look for another bounty, or do I want to attempt a job for, or it's a new round? Haha, you know what? It's a new round. So I got my luck token. Calen Ash, the scoundrel, his luck token refreshes. Oh, I said, was it? No, it's, let's say it was Vel's action to visit the doctor, because I want Calen now to play in a high stakes sabacc game, to gamble. Because if I can wager up to 10,000 credits on a game of chance, and I have to succeed at a DC 18, pretty tough, obviously. Intelligence, charisma, or wisdom check. My charisma is +2, but I can re-roll because of my luck token, and my background is gambler, which means I roll the gambling checks with advantage. And if I bet 10,000 credits and win, I'll get a renown. But there are cinematic ending rules in this game that state the last point of renown needed to win the game can only be gained by delivering illegal cargo to a military blockade system, by locating or defeating a bounty, by completing a job, or by winning a combat encounter that rewards you with renown. The last point of renown needed to win cannot be bought, in parentheses, by gamble, and not per here in these little quotation marks, cannot be bought by gambling, investing in your ship, or buying a fancy luxury item. Nonetheless, because I feel like it and I'm a gambler, I want to bet 10,000 credits on this game of chance. And so they say advantage is around a bonus of 4 to 5 statistically. So my charisma is +2 and I got advantage. Let's say it is +5 on average. So I got +7. I need to roll an 18. So, and I can re-roll once. So actually my odds are not that bad. Yeah, gambler, let me check. And if I lose, my losses are decreased by 10% and my winnings are increased by 10% as well. Okay, yeah, because I'm an expert at bluffing, deceiving, and reading people, and I know my way around a casino. Okay, so this is what I will do. So her action was to visit the doctor, and because these credits are burning a hole in my pocket, and there's this metropolitan trade hub with all those fancy casinos where the high rollers are, the corporate types, where the money is, I enter one of these casinos and I buy in a high stakes sabacc game, and I put down 10,000 credits as a wager. This is the maximum. Come on, heat up the dice. And I'm rolling the dice. So I'm taking a seat at this table. I'm carefully eyeing all my other contestants. And I can't help it, but it feels like there's some disdain in their looks and stares at me because of my rather streetwear appearance. But money is money, so my credits are as good as theirs. So come on, 10,000 is on the line here. Of course, 9 and 6, so of course I can't. But this is where my luck token comes in, so I get to re-roll. And I also have advantage on the reroll. Come on now. So the first rounds, they don't go as planned. But then... yes, look at this. A natural 20. Ha 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 ha. A natural 20. So I'm an expert at luring them. I basically feint, is that the correct word? If I deceive them, I trick them into believing that I only have mediocre gambling skills, and then when they feel safe and put all their money on the table, I just clear them out. And I win 11,000 credits because of the 10% increase. So I am at 26,525. 26,525. And I get 1 point of renown. So I'm at 9 renown now. And yeah. All right, let's go out with a bang. I know I got this corporate delivery, but never mind. I will just invest in my ship some more to, and then I will load up with illegal cargo and head for a military blockade system. And hopefully I have a space combat then against some TIE-Interceptors to test my ship. That would be a fitting finale for this game. You know what? I'm basically in a role-playing mood. I think for this final delivery, I just don't roll for the encounter. I will just determine that I have to fight my way through a blockade of Imperial fighters or through a squadron of Imperial or flight of Imperial TIE-Interceptors. And if I regret it and get blown to bits, I can always say, well, it's because I made it hard on myself. Okay, so but first things first, maybe I die in a simple street encounter. So I start a new round. So that was our action phase. Now the new round starts with the optional movement phase. We will stay on this planet. And now we have to roll for a planetary encounter. Seven. Metropolitan trade up encounter table 7. A bounty hunter has taken interest in us. If you're not wanted, nothing happens. Luckily, I'm not wanted at the moment because I don't have any illegal cargo loaded. I don't have any illegal weapons, and I don't have any wanted passengers with me. So we can just disregard this bounty hunter encounter because there's no price on our head. And then we get to the action phase, and everybody can take one action. And the first action will be Calen. He will try to make contact with the underworld to buy illegal cargo. So he's got to succeed at a DC 12 charisma, wisdom, or intelligence check to make contact with the underworld. And I'm using his charisma of +2, and I do have a luck token if I need it. So I try to make contact with the underworld. DC 12 charisma. Yes, I roll a 15. So yeah, it is no problem to make some contacts, talk to some people that hook me up with some fences that buy or sell illegal cargo. It is 500 credits per ton. All right, so 10 tons would be 5,000, and 5,000 times 5 would be 25,000. So actually I get 50 tons, if I'm not mistaken. So my ship's got a cargo capacity of 100 tons. So I got enough room. Yeah, cargo capacity is 100 tons. Standard YT 1300. All right, so 10, that is 5,000 times 5, that's 50 tons for 25,000 credits. Okay, so in my cargo hold, I have 50 tons of illegal cargo. Damn. So I am at 1,005. Oh, damn, I wanted to... never mind. Okay, so 1,525. Actually, I wanted to boost my ship some more, but now I spent all my money on the cargo. I wanted to upgrade my turret to a D8 damage turret, which would make my ship illegal, but I don't care. But now I don't have the money for it, but I don't care. I have confidence in my abilities. I got good shields, good handling, and yeah, I will do it anyway. So we're loaded up on illegal cargo, but Vel, she also has an action left. Is there anything she wants to do? Yeah, just for the heck of it. While I was gambling, even though that was last round, but never mind. No, while I'm making the contacts with the underworld to get the cargo, she tries once again to or should we carouse? Oh wait, when I got this renown, everybody also got, I think, what was it, 4 XP or no, 2 XP. 4 XP was in my other game here, Defenders of the Shadowlands. Let me see, 2 XP, yes. So Val is at 10 XP, and I am also at 10 XP. But we are already level 2, so we need 20 XP to get to 3, so we're halfway there. Okay, so that was that, and now she wants to locate a wanted criminal, because that's her thing. So she's got the bounty hunter background, meaning she gets advantaged on the check, and she is using, it is either charisma, intelligence, or wisdom. And she's using her wisdom modifier, +1. Oh, with advantage because of her background. Yes, I rolled an 18. Okay, so she also locates a bounty target, a wanted criminal, or gets a lead on a wanted criminal hiding in the number 2 Lirem system. It is a trade hub up there. Okay, so in my quest and job log, I already put down located bounty target on Lirem trade hub number 2. Okay, now next round, movement phase. I'm feeling cocky. I want to get to Keldamar, a system under military blockade, to deliver my 50 tons of illegal cargo. So first, let's see if I get there. So now I'm wanted at the moment because of my illegal cargo. DC 12 intelligence, Calen is flying. No, so I can move only 2, 1, 2. I'm not using my reroll on that. Now a deep space encounter in hyperspace with a D8. Ah, damn it, I didn't repair my ship. Number 1. 1 is... okay. 1 is damn. I think 1 is the damage. Deep space. No, the navigational hazard. Yeah, okay. So your hyperspace safety cuts in and throws you out of hyperspace as you encounter some navigational hazard. An iron storm, asteroids, or a mass shadow. Succeed at a DC 15 pilot check or suffer 1d6 hull damage. Ugh. Okay, so pilot, that is my handling value, +2, plus my dex modifier, +3. So my piloting is +5. I do not get advantage because I don't have the smuggler or pilot background, but I do still have my reroll token. So let's see. So we are flying through hyperspace as suddenly the emergency cuts in and we are thrown in a debris field. The remnants maybe of a large space battle because we are so close to this blockade system. And I go like, well, hold on. I gotta pull a hard one here. And I try to make an evasive maneuver. You know what? I roll the damage with... Oh, no, I don't, because I might re-roll. Come on, Mel. Hold on. Ooh, on the spot. 10 plus 5. That's exactly the 15 I needed. So by what is it? Skin of my teeth, or what's the saying in English? I don't know. Basically very close. There's not a sheet of paper that fits between my ship and this large chunk of debris as I steer the ship around and make a maneuver to clear the asteroid field, and then I continue. So next round, there's no actions in deep space other than I could, with the relevant backgrounds, try to heal myself or repair the ship, but I don't have these backgrounds. So movement phase, I don't need to roll. I will enter the Keldamar military blockade system, and I stick to what I've said. I will not roll. I will just decide that we will encounter a flight, so meaning 2, a pair of TIE-Interceptors that are on an intercept course. I'm not going to make an evade maneuver roll. I want this space combat, so this will be the glorious finale. So that's the space encounter. After that, I still have to resolve the planetary encounter, and then in the action phase, I can deliver the cargo, sell it, and then I get my renown to hopefully win the game. Okay, so but first things first. We come out of hyperspace. We see a large array of Imperial ships, some cruisers, and a lot of TIE fighters flying around. And where are the stats? Oh, deep space, wretched hive, military blockade here. Okay, so the TIE-Interceptor patrol. And if I actually win, I would get also 1 renown, but I want, of course, to deliver the cargo. Okay, so they have an AC of 14 each. They got +3 handling and 1 bonus for the pilot. And they attack +4. Also +3 fire control, 1 for the pilot. Deal D8 points of damage. They have a speed of 11, which is only relevant if I want to do the evade maneuver. And they have a hull of 6. And there are 2 of them. Alright, so TIE-Interceptor, and the rubber duck. Okay, so that is my little combat protocol here. But like I said, initiative is static in this game, with us always getting the first turn. So the rubber duck takes a turn. So in space combat, turns are by ship, and everybody can take an action. Vel will, of course, man the turret, the dual laser turret. So yeah, we exit hyperspace, we plot a course towards the planet. As I see on the scopes, 2 TIE-Interceptors changing course to intercept us. And they have a speed of 11, we have a speed of 5. So our chances to evade them are slim. Like I said, I'm not going to roll. And so I go, "Well, here they come, get ready." And she mounts the gun turret, or mans the gun turret. What is it if you're a woman? Is it you woman the gun turret? I don't know. Well, she crews the gun turret and or operates the gun turret. That's better. She operates the gun turret, and I concentrate on flying and doing evasive maneuvers. Okay, so now we actions on the starship. The pilot, he wants to do evasive maneuvers. So that's pretty simple. I just have to succeed at a DC 15 pilot check. If I succeed, I get a +2 bonus to AC. You remember this probably from my Star Dark and Star Knave, because it's all based on the same set of rules. And if I roll a natural 20, I even get +4. But if I roll a natural 1, I get -4. And if I fail the check, I just use our standard AC, which is pretty good. Actually, it's 17, because it is shields plus handling plus my dexterity plus the base value of 10. Okay, so yeah, Calen, he will take the first action. He does not get advantage because he's not a pilot, or does not have the pilot background, but still +5, DC 15. So he takes evasive maneuvers. 8 +5. It's a fail. I'm using my luck token. This is why I got that one. Again. 8 +5. No. Alright, so no bonus on the armor class. AC 17. Now Vel swirls the gun turret around and just shoots. So she just uses her ranged attack bonus. However, her weapon expert thing is obviously not good. So it is, she has dexterity 3 and +1 for melee or ranged attacks. And because she is in the turret, she also gets +1 for the fire control. So 3 dex +1 fire control +1 for her talent that she rolled. She attacks +5. The +1 range damage she gets, I think I ruled that this is only in personal combat. Let's see. It says here no to ranged attack and damage rolls, but Ah, you know what? No, it's just personal combat. I don't want to make it too easy. Maybe I should, in a revised or updated version, I should clarify this with the addition of personal combat. Okay, so she shoots +5. AC is 14. So actually she's got pretty good odds. Targeting the first TIE-Interceptor, +5. Thanks to the fire control. 7 + 5, that is 12, and it only 1 damage. So we start the combat with a fail. Pew, 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 pew. And now it's the TIE's turn. I'm going to regret this. I know it. Let's see. D8 damage. Where's my D8? Oh, here. Okay, so the TIEs, they have the orange die. The first TIE-Interceptor shoots +4 versus 17, however. 14 + 4, that is of course 18. So he of course hits for 2 points of damage. But luckily we are at 18 hull. So now we're at 16 hull. That was the first TIE-Interceptor. And now the second TIE-Interceptor. Shoots. He rolls a 14. That is a hit, and he deals 5 points of damage. And there we are at 11 hull. Damn. And now the next round of combat starts with us. Come on, Kel, you need to evade. So evasive maneuvers. So I go, damn, Val, what's wrong? The ship is shaken. Keep them off us. Well, fly better, she goes. So the tension is actually hot. I try to fly better. Yes, 18 + 2 AC. I mark this with this little blue die. So my AC now is 19, which should give me a little more breathing room. And Val is manning the turret, or operating the turret again, and shooting at a tie with +5. She rolls a 5. +5 is 10, and I can't re-roll. Damn. Okay, so we fail. Again, missed attack. Those ties, they just swirl around, evade us, and then they're closing in again, but this time, yeah, I knew a few maneuvers. So, the first one, +4. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's a 19 +4 for 6 points of damage. So the rubber duck is at 5 hull. The first tie, direct hit into the fusion engines. The ion engines, sorry. Oh, God damn it, I can't hold her. The second. And I know you're here for the sound effects. 11 +4. Luckily I evaded, but even without. So he misses. But I got a bad feeling about this. So far, none of those interceptors has taken any damage. And we are at 5 hull. Damn. Well, it's my own fault, but I want this to end in a cinematic finish. So, what the hell? Evasive maneuvers first. Evasive maneuvers, +5 piloting. Yes, natural 20. That is a +4 bonus. So our AC is 21 for this round. But now Val has to shoot. Come on, Val, you can do it! No, she can't. 8 + 5. That is 13. She has to roll a 9. 9 + 5 is 14. So actually, I think we got a 60% chance. And so far, she didn't hit anything. Damn. Now it's the ties, but AC 21. Lucky us. First TIE-Interceptor closing in. Yeah, 3. That's great. Second TIE-Interceptor. Haha, 15 plus 5 is 20. But thanks to my great evasive maneuvers, 21, he barely misses. So this round, both of them miss. We didn't take any damage. But still, I mean, they're still at full health, all of them, and I am at 5 hull. But evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers. Yes, a 15, but that's only a +2 bonus. So we're at AC 19 effectively for this round. Now Val is doing the shooting. Come on, Val! Please, natural 20. Come on. Yes, an 18, but 4 points of damage. That's not enough. So the first hit of the day hits the first TIE fighter, who is now at 2 hull. So actually not good enough, because he can still counter attack. So he hits the solar panel. It catches fire, but then immediately is distinguished. The TIE loses power, so he basically loses half his speed, but since they are at speed 11, even if he loses half his speed, they're still at speed 5, so as fast as we are, and he can counter attack. +4 AC 19. And of course he rolls a 19, and of course he rolls 8 points of damage. Yeah, okay, so this was basically provoked, I admit it. But I felt once again overconfident. No, I mean, this was the last action of the game. So, yeah, he hits. And, I mean, he rolled a 19 and 8 points of damage. So, getting the rubber duck to -3. Yeah, so, yeah, so the wounded TIE fighter, the damaged TIE fighter, he breaks formation as the other one sweeps in and straight into the engine core. The first shot blows out the deflector array, and the second shot straight into the engine core. And I go like, no, Bell, do the escape pop! As we wanted to reach the escape pods, we are engulfed in a ball of fire. When our ship explodes, and those TIE fighters, they veer off and continue their patrol. Yeah, all right. Well, actually, that was pretty fun. I mean, like I said, I basically provoked it because I think we didn't really have a space combat in this game. But from my games with my friends, I have to admit that those battles against those TIE-Interceptors, they're always close. At least if you're still dealing only D6 points of damage. This was like when I was in Switzerland visiting my friend. We also played a round of this game. And basically it was the same thing. We were in the exact same situation. Space battle against 2 TIE-Interceptors. I was flying, he was shooting. We each played a character. But there we made it. But actually by the skin of our teeth, or skin of, I don't know, so we barely made it. It was like we were like at, I don't know, 2 hull, and there was 1 TIE-Interceptor left, and it was like whoever scored the next hit would do it, and we were sweating all the time, but then in this case we were victorious. But here we were blown to hell. All right, so yeah, always fun. I like this game, obviously, because yeah, it is something you can easily play when you don't feel up for a real solo role-playing game, when you want a little more structure. just push some pawns around, roll some dice with some flavor. Yeah, so if you want to get this game, get it on Drive-Thru RPG. It is cheap. It is $2.99, so you will have more fun playing this game than drinking a cup of coffee, and it is probably cheaper depending where you get your coffee. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope I will see you soon. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like and a comment. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.